Welcome to The Buzz. I'm Lorelei.
And I'm Jackson. We would like to first and foremost thank everyone who came out to El Paso on February 2nd and who joined us for some amazing food, some great company, and even an Elvis impersonator. 10% of the check between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. went to the Yaya's Building Fund. Every single penny towards this absolutely great cause, and it was all so greatly appreciated.
I really wish I could have been there, but I made sure that my family went there for takeout that day, and a percentage of the takeout also went to the Yaya.
Whether you stayed to eat or you took it home, either way, we are so grateful.
We would also like to thank El Paso for sponsoring this amazing event, and hopefully we'll have some more events coming up soon. From what I've heard, we packed the place that Wednesday night.
I mean, today we're going to be talking about some upcoming new segments that we're going to be doing. I'm so excited to share it with everyone. It's going...
Jackson, don't say it yet. We'll be announcing it later on.
But it's so what?
I know, and I'm excited too.
I've been looking forward to this all
week. But we need to wait. They need to make sure that they stay tuned to find out what it is. We gotta keep them here.
You mean like that?
Yeah, like to make an episode.
I guess you're right. I mean, we can't just, announce everything in the intro, then, it wouldn't be much of a show. No
exactly. So just hold on for a little bit longer, and we'll be talking about it later on in the show.
So, since Annika and Lorelei so kindly decided to, just do a react video without me.
Hey, look, it's not our fault that you weren't here. You didn't show up, we still had to do a show. Like, that's just...
No, mine either. I had some yearbook stuff to do. I love react videos, namely being, the one to react to them because, And y'all only did it without me. I mean, you couldn't have, done something else like, I don't know, do craft or something.
First of all, you would have complained even if we did a craft without
Okay,
you.
that's a fair point.
And that's being saved for next week. It's fine.
Better be good. Well, let me put it on the record that I am quite peeved about that, and there's only, one way to make it up to me.
And why would I want to make it up to you?
The only way to make it up to me, of course, is, for me to do a react video,
Really?
Yeah.
You want us to do another one after we just did one?
Yes. It's only fair, and since I am so naturally witty, I'm sure the audience will enjoy my reactions to whatever is on that.
Okay, whatever you say, Jackson.
Yes, that is the correct response.
So, what are we going to be reacting to?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Well, since you guys reacted to, kids eating Louisiana food...
That was not very well cooked, it seemed.
Oh, how little you know. We're going to react to some, people actually attempting to cook the food.
Oh my gosh. See, I personally don't know how to cook. Maybe simple things I could do, but things like traditional Louisiana food that takes a lot of steps and a lot of seasoning, I've yet to learn. So, considering this, can I really accurately react to this video?
Lorelei, look, I think you can, because even if you don't know how to cook, deep down in your Louisianian heart, when something is cooked correctly or not. It's not a skill to be learned. It is an instinct.
It's hard to argue with that logic.
Exactly. So, this is the first video. It seems to have been circulating throughout social media. It's a TikTok video, so it's probably trending somewhere. So, I just hope they don't butcher it completely.
Alright, let's see it then.
Lorelei?
My husband said he's never had better gumbo than when he was in Louisiana.
True.
So I had to prove to him that nobody can compete with me.
Celery. Okay, we got some shrimp.
Okay. Fresh shrimp that looks... Is that bottled?
Okay.
What is that?
I don't know. It looked like sugar.
Whoa, that was
Okay.
a lot. What was that?
Okay,
Why?
that doesn't go in there.
No, wait. What are you doing? No. Huh? That.
Okay.
I mean, okay, but
Half the stuff, I don't even, that is very red.
yeah.
Gumbo is not red.
What?
It looks like tomato soup. It looks like tomato soup with a bunch of like vegetables in it.
Okay, so the purpose of the rice is that it absorbs all the flavors within the gumbo, so that with every single bite, you're tasting a little bit, you're getting a little bit of that flavor, that
Right.
spice, exactly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's why you put in a ton of rice and then a small amount of everything else, because it's substitute. Because
Yeah.
rice absorbs the taste of whatever you cook it with. That's
Yeah.
what makes Louisiana gumbo so good. It's super filling.
Yeah. So there wasn't very much rice, and the rice that they did put in was like
Also,
super
what
thin.
did she like take out of a can and just like
I don't know.
finger and what was
I don't know.
that?
I don't know
What
what
was
that
that?
was.
I don't recognize it. Also, did you see how much of that spice poured on like the one spot?
Yeah, there was like it was like one spot just had like
Man, this
throw
is
that
really
there just
this
to get
really
some
is
spice.
an oh my god.
And then they put like what was that, like tomatoes in it?
Yeah, they
that
did.
was weird.
Yeah, I mean
I've
I
never
could,
seen that before.
also a lot of the stuff wasn't fresh, which I mean that's like oh whatever kind of thing. But I'm gonna be honest with you, fresh gumbo with fresh ingredients is the best gumbo on earth. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, of course.
And you didn't even like stew the sausage or get any additive flavorings.
Yeah, it was like
Although that wasn't that bad though. That was not that bad.
yeah,
Not that bad. And no roux. Like none.
it's weird. I don't know why was it red? Like gumbo is not red. It's okay.
Was
so
it
we
like
do
the
have
tomato? Was
we
that the
have-
tomato?
it must have been the tomato that made it red. It looked like tomato soup. It looked like liquidy tomato soup with a bunch of vegetables in it. So we do have one more video of another recipe.
I only
And
found one video. When did you get the second? Oh no.
I just did. I'm just cool like that.
It's
It is crawfish.
no.
Crawfish. Pick 'em up, roll.
Okay.
Boom.
Orange juice? Is that what that
No.
is? Is that orange juice?
No.
Why would you do that?
No. No.
No, wait, why are you
No.
cooking with it?
No. No. No.
What is
Please.
Number 3.
It's
For the
so
love of
much.
God.
It's so much. Oh my god.
And the crawfish were bagged.
Number 4. And the secret.
Hawaiian
Punch.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
You're just heating up.
Oh yeah, like
You're
he's
just
like
heating up
some
stuff at this point.
Chef mastermind here.
Lemon juice.
Lemon.
And I can understand lemon
Okay,
juice
yeah,
on
that-
crawfish when you know there's crawfish in it.
Yeah, but not with all that orange juice. Like that's not gonna.
Oh my God!
What is this?
Your face is gonna pucker. You're gonna get wrinkles.
Little secret.
Pineapple juice.
Oh wow, what a brilliant secret after MPN. Like the noise. The noise. It's disgusting.
Don't forget that tone.
There, Tony's. Okay, that's necessary. That's important.
That's
That is a lot. I mean, maybe it's not. But you don't really use it. Like for crawfish, it's more just like the crab boil stuff.
Little
Like
seasoning.
a little seasoning. The whole jar. Put the whole jar in there. Stick the whole. There you go. Whole jar of crab boil.
Powder.
Okay.
Paprika.
At least for seasoning. At least for seasoning.
what is the point that you call like the emergency poison center? Because at this point, I have to assume that they're trying to poison me.
It's a lot of different
What is wrong with you
substances
people?
that shouldn't be mixed together.
No.
Like,
Why?
I realize some people would think that about Louisiana food because
Way
it's
up a little bit.
crazy, but what kind of
That is 4 sticks of butter.
criminal puts orange juice in Hawaiian punch? That's what really got me about this. There, get in that crab boil, nice and spicy. No, you need more.
Okay. I swear to God, if they throw in the crawfish and the crawfish are all dead, I'm gonna be very upset. Why are you bothering to boil potatoes with it?
They haven't even put in the crawfish yet. There they go. Why do they look?
Oh my God, a ton of them are dead.
They're like brown.
A ton of them are super dead. A ton of them are super dead. A bunch of them were white, but still dead.
Mix them up a little
Oh my god, no, they're not even dying instantly. The water, there's not enough water and it's not boiling over, so they're not dying
There's no
instantly.
water. It's all orange juice.
Don't forget the shrimp.
That's cool. It's frozen!
Okay. So that was interesting.
I'm gonna need therapy after that. First of all,
I've been stuck on the Hawaiian Punch the whole video. Like, why?
that's your concern?
Why
They
did
poured
you do
4 jugs of like orange juice.
I was like, no.
Have you seen those videos where they like claim that Coke can do everything and you see like people dyeing their hair with Coke?
I know, and you heard me complaining about the orange juice, but the second they put in the Hawaiian Punch,
The Hawaiian Punch was-
No, like the second they put in the Hawaiian Punch, like I was done, like anything else that they put
I don't
in
know
there,
what
I was still like,
I don't know which 4 things upset me more. First of all, literally no water. Second of all, putting a ton of sweet stuff and then putting spice on top of it and then boiling potatoes inside of said spice. Imagine all of that inside of your stomach, inside of your insides, and it
that
just
would not feel
boiling
good.
up a nice broth. Yeah, exactly.
that would not feel nice in your stomach.
Third of all,
not feel good at all.
because there was no water, the boiling temperature was not high enough to where it would most definitely kill the crawfish on
So
contact.
the crawfish are like
They were suffering.
Also,
They were suffering.
Also, they were like a different color. Like
This-
Louisiana
yes,
crawfish
they
is
were.
like bright red. They were like.
That's because they were bagged, and so they didn't have space to freely roam around, and so a bunch of them killed each other or drowned to death because they were being oxygen deprived. And my God, I'm still very upset about the fact that a bunch of those crawfish were alive. That's like one thing that I know from like cooking shows, that you better make sure that water is boiled, because that is just animal cruelty. If you throw that crawfish or that lobster into the pot and it sits there and writhes in pain for a bit, it's just horrible.
It needs to
It's
die
horrible.
instantly.
Yes,
or
it's
else
horrible.
It's not even.
It's disgusting, and also it can poison you because
Right.
they have antitoxins that they release when they start to die. That's why it's so important for, for example, for king crab, they need to be brought back and properly stored, or else it will release a toxin that literally kills every single one of them. That's a similar thing with crustaceans. It just makes sure it's like a defense mechanism, kind of like how some insects or amphibians are poisonous. I mean, it doesn't really keep you alive, but it kills whatever ate you. And then I don't know what to be upset about the most on the shrimp. The fact that it was frozen, the fact that it wasn't fresh, the fact that they poured like 17 pieces of shrimp on that pot and called it a day.
Like, all right,
They
they had
poured-
all of their ingredients. They spent so long pouring in that orange juice.
Oh yeah, and then they're like,
all these fruit juices, and then they're like, all right, plop, there's 10
I was
pieces
like
of shrimp. We're
making a giant meal of spaghetti and then like standing back like 15 feet away and like having a single cup of marinara sauce and like, yeah, that's good enough.
good. Okay, so that was painful.
Horrible.
Definitely not Louisiana friendly.
What is wrong with you?
Yep, no, Louisiana. That was bad wording, but anyway.
I was going into this thing and I was gonna be like, oh yeah, I'd still give it a try. You know, I'd give it. I'm not going near that. Can you imagine the smell
Oh my
of
god.
the orange juice?
We're gonna have to consider that at the end of our reaction.
The
because
first one-
I just
The first one wasn't even really bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first one wasn't even bad. I would have eaten it.
crawfish is that's all
that-
that's all we had to say about that.
That is-
really that's it.
Horrible, and God, why? Okay. Is it time?
Yes, it is time.
Very Mufasa, Lorelei.
Thank you. It was intended.
Oh. Anyway, so as many of our viewers know, we on The Buzz make up the theater department at Lehigh. Before the pandemic, our troupe consisted of several more members.
A lot more.
Yes, and we performed live, in the theater we have here at the studio. However, due to COVID, we had to stop this, and
Unfortunately, we did. Yeah.
not wanting to, just stop performing all arts altogether, The Buzz was formed.
And while we absolutely love the Buzz,
We
and
do.
it is still considered a form of performance,
We love you all.
we do miss acting in plays.
A lot. Live plays are not something we can do right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Though we will say that they will come back. Just when is to be determined, of course.
Right.
But we have found a compromise. Something that is a little bit of what we do on the buzz and what we do on the stage.
Coming up very soon, we will be performing a radio play on the bus. It will be released in episodes, so make sure you come back every week to find out what happens next.
Prepare yourselves for hilarity, heartbreak, and betrayal in our upcoming radio play. It is definitely something to tune into.
It will be featuring voices from yours truly,
Jackson.
of course. No, me.
And me.
Yours truly, me, and then
yeah,
Jackson.
Yes,
but mostly
Jackson.
me.
Jackson.
Annika and some other members. Our creative writing department has come together to create the scripts, and I must say, they've done a fabulous job.
It is a truly yaya work as departments come together to bring this to you.
So, keep an eye out.
You mean ear.
Keep an ear out
Ear, yeah.
for an ear out for our upcoming radio play.
Play. I still haven't recovered from the crawfish.
Well, you know.
I don't know if I can ever look at a crawfish the same.
It looked disgusting.
It probably smelled horrible too. Considering that,
Yeah,
the boiling point of
it
orange
was,
juice is like 826 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, we looked it up in between segments. It's really hot, and there's no way that there's no way.
No way.
So and there was like no water, and okay, we needed to
Those
move
people
on
are
from the
dead.
crawfish. The
Literally
gumbo looked okay. It just looked
I really like
very-
the gumbo. The gumbo was fine. It was fine. It was-
The only
oh,
issue
it
with
was
the
fine.
gumbo is that it was very tomatoey, and that's not really how that works. But
And it was missing a key ingredient, which I'm gonna be honest with you. If you don't know it, then shame.
yeah. But be on the lookout for our radio play
Be on
coming
the
up
lookout for that video
very
online.
soon. Yes, coming
Avoid
up
it.
very soon.
How much do you think they spent on the ingredients?
he's still talking about the.
Yes.
He's having a moment. It's
I've
okay.
been better.
Well, that's about all we have for our show today.
All the sanity I have today.
Be sure to come back for more and
I can hope not more
enjoy
gumbo.
your Mardi Gras season. Be sure to catch lots of parades.
I'll try to avoid a lot of crawfish balls this season.
Bye.